What's good, YouTube? This is Boxingwave. Hope everyone is having a good day. Just wanted to do a quick video on Terrence Crawford and what could be happening very, very soon this year. Hopefully, we could get 2 fights this year. All right. Just to bring you guys up to speed, I did a breakdown on 154 recently, right? And even on the Haney Garcia card, when I went live the other day, I brought you guys a little bit up to speed with Terrence Crawford and what we should be expecting this year. All right. So as far as last week, Terrence Crawford is going to finally move up to 154 officially to fight and challenge Israel Madrimov, who is the current WBA champ. Jermell Charlo used to be the champ. He used to be undisputed. He had a period where he was out on an injury, was supposed to fight Tim Tszyu, and he ended up fighting Canelo Alvarez up at 168. And at this point, he's a champion at recess for, I believe, the WBA title. Okay, the belts have went on to split. Tim Tszyu earned the title with the WBO, and he went and fought Sebastian Fundora, which was a unification fight for the WBC and the WBO titles, okay, which were vacant at the time. At least the WBC was. And Tim Tszyu lost that fight. All right, so Jermell was supposed to fight Tim Tszyu, and then Tim Tszyu went on to fight Sebastian Fundora and lost. So Sebastian Fundora is currently holding the WBC and the WBO titles. Okay, Israel Madrimov, who is the WBA champ, went to fight Kurbanov, who was undefeated as well, and he stopped Kurbanov, and I believe in the 5 rounds. Okay, and with the IBF, you have Bakram Murtazaliev. All right, he was the IBF #1 guy for years. He kept taking some step aside money to allow Jermell Charlo to continue defending his titles and unifying. And he recently beat Jack Colkay to become the IBF champ. So we have the IBF, we have Bakram, the WBA, we have Israel Madrimov, and with the WBC and the WBO, we have Sebastian Fundora. And for Sebastian Fundora actually has a mandatory with the WBC already, and Serhiy Bukachov. All right, Bukachuk. All right, so you got all these fighters that are clearly Eastern European. You know, Bukachuk is a Ukrainian fighter. Bakram, I believe, is Russian. And I think Madrimov is Uzbekistan. Okay, I'm trying to get it right with all these guys. Pay a lot of attention to the 154 division because everyone loses there. All right, so yeah. So where are we at? Terrence Crawford is supposed to be fighting Madrimov, the WBA champ, in August. Okay, August 3rd in LA. All right, we just heard. Shout out to Michael Benson on Twitter. He's announced that supposedly Andy Ruiz Jr. is supposed to be making his return on that undercard. I don't know exactly who's promoting that fight. Like, I don't know who's running that fight, but we'll see. But Turki Al-Sheikh is involved in that card right there. Okay. Madrimov is not a big name. All right, I've seen him fight. He has good wins. His debut fight, he fought Vladimir Hernandez, which was what I stated the other day. Hernandez is the one that beat J-Rock. Okay, he beat J-Rock, and he also beat Lorenzo Truck Simpson, who was undefeated. All right, so I know Madrimov is not a name. I know he's just some Eastern European fighter to many of you, but he's legit. All right, he has wins against Michel Soro, Michel Soro, Hernandez, and also recently Kurbanov. All right. Again, Crawford wanted to go to 154. He wanted to fight Jermell Charlo when he was champ. He wanted to fight Tim Tszyu when he was champ. He even wanted to fight Sebastian Fundora when he recently beat Tim Tszyu. And Tim Tszyu and Fundora are working to have a rematch. And these guys are both suspended until the end of the year because due to their injuries that they suffered in that fight. So as far as 154, Crawford is out of options. He has to either fight Bakram or Madrimov at this point because he is looking to become undisputed in the third division. And where else is there to go? All right, so that's where we are at with Crawford. Okay. Like I stated in the last couple of videos that I did on this topic, 154 is no joke. I hope Crawford, and I believe he is because he takes every fight serious, but 154 is a different beast. You know, he did his thing at 147. He did his thing at 140. He even did it at 135. But 154, no one leaves this division keeping their O. It's rare. You know, I've gone down the names. Tim Tszyu, Fundora, Mendoza, you know, all the recent champs. Jamel Charlo, Tony Harrison, Jared Hurd, J-Rock Williams, Canelo Alvarez, everybody that, Arislani Lara, every elite 154 fighter didn't hold the belt long. Okay, so there are upsets in boxing, and you can't sleep on this guy. This guy's been fighting elite fighters in his 11-12 fight run at 154. If Crawford is going to fight him in August, you got to take that fight just as serious as any other fight, in my opinion. All right. I don't know what's going on with Errol Spence right now. You know, I know he was trying to fight Sebastian Fundora, but as far as Terrence Crawford, this is his next opponent, and this is his first title shot in his run at 154. All right, and Turki Al-Sheikh is backing him for this fight. But in today's news, also, I guess the rumor, is what we're hearing from Michael Benson as well, is that Turki Al-Sheikh is looking to have Crawford fight Jaron Boots Ennis this year as well. So I'm assuming that since Boots is now signed with Matchroom and Eddie Hearn, I'm assuming that Boots is going to have his first fight with Matchroom. Probably he's going to possibly defend his IBF championship at 147 against Cody Crowley on a Matchroom card. And maybe after that, we can get Crawford and Boots. Nothing is official. Again, I got this from Michael Benson. His Twitter, he's usually on point 95% of the time. You know, so Turki Al-Sheikh, I guess listen, I'm glad that a multi-billionaire, someone that has access to this crazy amount of money, is a hardcore boxing fan. I think that's great for the sport. I'm so happy he's here because he's part of the reason why we're getting these quality fights. I guess my only concern is it seems like to me that one person is part of the reason on why we're getting fights that we deserve. You know, and that kind of scares me because if Turki was not involved, we wouldn't be getting these cards that we're getting. You know, a lot of these promoters have continued to mess up this sport for years because they make fights that's more beneficial to them instead of what's beneficial to the fans. And for the legacy to these fighters that want to fight the best. Same thing with the sanctioning bodies. Their rigged ranking systems and them bending the rules for specific fighters. It's always been a problem. It's been a problem for years. And I'm glad that Turki is here. I hope he can, he's here for a long run. I hope his interest is still high in the sport and he keeps getting involved. If he can make these fights, I would be great. That'd be great. You know, I really want Boots to fight Crawford, but if they were to fight, that would have to be at 154. I'm assuming it would be at 154 because that's where Crawford is going to be fighting, and that's his goal to fight there right now to pick up titles. You know, now I don't think that fight would be for a title, but I'm sure those guys would be getting paid very well, since Turki would be involved in making that fight happen. Okay, so this is great news. You know, I really want to see the Boots fight. I don't believe in that we gotta take forever to build and wait till Boots beat a bunch of guys in order to get like a shot, a big fight. You know, I don't believe that needs to happen. You know, it's a fight that people are demanding. We have been making content on this for a long time. You know, first it was Boots and Virgil Ortiz. We never got that. Crawford beat Spence. The rematch didn't happen, and I said that if Crawford is to stay at 147, that was pretty much the only fighter that I wanted to see him face at 147. Boots is a big dude. He's bigger than Crawford, so it's not going to be a problem for him to go up to 154. The thing is, if he does go up to fight Crawford, he might as well stay there. You know, I know he's trying to pick up titles at 147, and maybe there's still an opportunity to do that down the line. But you know, this fight will be it'll be worth it. You know, whatever move these guys want to make, it'll be worth for both of it for both of them. You know, and Crawford can still continue to collect titles at 154 if he is to beat Boots. All right. So anyway, that's my thoughts. You know, we'll definitely talk more about this. Please subscribe to the channel, and smash the like button, hit the thumbs up, and share the video and all that. I'll see you guys later. Y'all have a good day. Peace.